see what we got here. Fresh out of quarantine.
Cheers!
Gorilla Ground has returned. I'll give you $200 for that flight suit. Never mind, I won't fit in it.
Got to. It's too cold out here, man.
I'm going to commandeer Dad's sweatshirt. I took all mine out of the trailer. Nitro. Finish your beer so we can go.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. For today's adventure, we're flying down to Arcadia. This will be our first time into this airport, so we planned it out carefully to try and make a good impression. Of course, launching from our home base, headed to the southwest, we pick up the train tracks in Ona. We follow the train tracks south through the tiny town of Limestone, continue further south across State Road 70. A little further south from there, we'll turn east where we cross the Peace River. Our flight plan was to gaggle up or all get in a group once we were across the river. We would make a radio call on the aviation radio about a mile out, and then that would take us right into beautiful Arcadia Municipal Airport. We had been watching the weather and planning this all week. The winds on the ground were forecast to be calm, 2 miles an hour or less. However, the winds at 300 feet were 12 miles an hour, and at 750 feet, the winds were 15 miles an hour. The winds were in a favorable direction, so that would help us on our route, but we knew it was going to be a little bit bumpy. For ground support today, we had Melissa driving the ProMaster for Bryant, Miss Amity driving for Carl, and of course, Gorilla Ground. This was definitely going to be a one-way trip.
Clear prop.
Right brake. Clear the pulley. A's are up. Left brake. Clear the pulley. A's are up. Roll on throttle.
Today, we have Gorilla and Gorilla Ground running ground support, Carl McGee along with Amity running ground support, Brian Talkin along with Melissa running ground support, Sean Stewart and Nicole Phoenix. And taking off right there is our top cover, Michael Gillespie flying the 172. Nicole took off before us, I don't see her. So I don't know if she went ahead and started in that direction or what. So the plan today was to communicate on Zello while we use our 2-meter radios for backup. Nicole, do you copy? Yeah, I gotcha. Did you already go south?
Yes, I am the slowest one, so I was hoping not to have to keep everybody behind.
The foot launcher's getting off now. One of them is up. It looks like Alec or Carl is up, and we're waiting on the other two, and we'll join you. Trying a different camera angle. The ball cam has started to lose popularity. I don't know why. This is nice because I can point it in the direction I want.
There's our 172 on final, on short final. Looking good, Michael, looking good. A little bit hazy this morning. See our top covers up there orbiting. Cross country, baby, cross country. All right, all right, all right, all right. Little crosswind. All right, we're making about 43 miles an hour across the ground. I see our ground support vehicles bringing up the rear.
Here we are. On the ground. And associated. There's, that's Carl, I think. There's quite bored.
This is the point I realized I had been flying for over half an hour and hadn't even started my Insta360 camera yet, so I went ahead and started it up.
A weird, like a haze layer here. It's actually pollution from the orange processing plants. You can actually smell the oranges in the air. Damn. I'll park here for a minute and wait for those guys to catch up. Go ahead, ground. I was just saying we got a favorable tailwind.
We're still here. I hit a button on this stupid frickin' radio and change frequency, so I'm here. Where are you guys? I'm not actually sure our location. We haven't taken the east turn yet, so I think we're still going down the north-south road, whatever that is.
So this is the point where my GoPro 7 battery died and it shut down. Maybe it's a good thing I forgot to start the Insta360 until later, so at least I had some footage. The flight was relatively smooth until we crossed the river, then it started to get a little bumpy. Here I am coming up on the Peace River getting ready to make the crossing. We made our radio call over aviation radio a mile out. There was no one in the pattern, so we made a straight-in approach, crossed over the grass runway, landed in the grass field adjacent to the tarmac. Well, alright guys, we made it. We spent a few minutes checking out the airport. Arcadia is a really nice little spot. Very well kept. They're very friendly to the PPG community, and we like to keep it that way. We have an airplane or aviation campground there where you can fly in your airplane or your paramotor, set up your tent, and spend the night. Very nice little campground. Has a nice fire pit and an awning, so we'll be planning a trip back there for camping very soon. After we explored the airport and the campground and had a cup of coffee, we all loaded up into our ground support vehicles and headed home. It was another great adventure. Thanks for coming along, guys. If you liked the video, hit the like button, and if you haven't already, subscribe and ring the bell for notifications so you can be notified when the next one comes out. Alright guys, until next time, Gorilla out.